501c3 organization. You're here for a ladies' night.
Yes.
It'll be a good night to shoot. Meaning if you have not shot here before, you will be shooting free tonight. We'll get you logged into these databases. That's only a one-time deal. Get you into this database.
Okay.
Okay. And then once we get you all logged in, then we will do a safety brief and see what your level of shooting experience is and adjust our training to what you're doing. Ladies who have not shot a lot, we start them off with 22 pistols, and then they get comfortable from there, and they want to try something else. All of our rental handguns that we have, you can see here in the back behind me, for ladies' night, they're free to use.
Okay.
You just have to buy our ammunition. That way we control what goes through them.
Awesome.
Okay.
So I don't have to have a gun to come and shoot here.
You do not.
Okay.
And
not even just on ladies' night.
Right.
Okay.
If you come in on a normal night, it's first gun is $20, and then it's $10 for each additional gun after that.
Okay.
What we have is several semi-automatics, 9mm, 380s, stuff that's easy to carry, easy to conceal, and fun to shoot. We also have some revolvers in 357.
Okay.
We also have revolvers in 22s. So people who want revolvers versus semi-automatics, they're ready to go. We don't have any 10mm, but we do our knife. We don't have any 40 Smith & Wessons, but we do have a 10mm because a lot of the gals are getting 10s for hiking. So it makes it convenient for them, and they like them, and it's fun.
I did see you offer a lot of really cool classes for the community.
We do, and as soon as we get some more stuff, the three of us run the range.
Okay.
Mike is the training manager. He oversees all classes. He schedules the classes. He gets staffing for all the classes. He advertises all the classes, so that's his lane. Rocky is the range safety officer manager. So all the range safety officers that are here and working, they all fall under him.
Okay.
I am the range manager. So I control the entire facility except during shooting. During shooting, the RSOs control the shooting lane. Okay. If there's a problem, it stops with me. You interfaced with Larry a little bit ago. Larry is the president of the board because we are ran by a board of directors. They oversee and kind of, wrong term, they kind of dictate what we can and can't do. Okay, we'll go from there. And then I'll have them talk to you here in a little bit as soon as we do another tour of the range. Protection is required at all times. Okay. If you don't have eye and ear protection, there's some here that are free to use. And when you use them, just put them back over here so we can clean them up. Okay. Your guys' glasses, I'm fine with. It's a little thin reading glasses, and then we're going to have a problem. Okay, but the normal glasses are fine. Walk out and look at the range. Again, once you come through these two doors, eye and ear protection is required at all times. These 12 lanes are all computer controlled. There's a touchpad in each lane. So you can come in and tell it where you want it to go. It'll go down to that distance. It'll stay there. Oh, I want to go a little bit further. You can tell it to go a little bit further. It'll go all the way down. Okay. And then you want to check your target, tell it to come home, and shell comes back to you. Okay. All 12 of these lanes are this way. The 4 lanes next door are the same thing. This range here is rated for 44 mag, 45 Colt down. All the rimfires, the 17, 22, 22 mag, shotguns, single lead slug, and a full stock. Okay. So we have various targets that you can put up here. I think you saw the targets in the other room. Okay. So you don't have to stand here and wait for somebody else to go check their target. You can bring your target back and forth as much as you want. Our coup de grace, and something you guys helped us with big time. This is our high cal range. And
I'm seeing
yes,
it.
okay. A lot of the monies that we collected from you guys went into building this. This room here was $300,000.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing about this one here, people say, well, what's it limited to? This, you know what a 50 BMG is? Brownie machine gun. Military uses it.
Yes.
Okay, this is rated for that.
Okay.
So all the rest of the calibers that people come in to shoot with, the 454 Casols, the large caliber handguns, can all be shot in here. Okay. And these lanes are just like those over there. It's all computer controlled. This is newer.
Okay. When did you guys install this one?
2019, 18, 19. It took us several years to build it. As a 501c3, we're nonprofit. We don't spend money we don't have. So as we get money, we can do things. Like I said, it took us a couple years to get this built because we didn't have the 300,000. And as soon as we got some more money, we did another stage. It did another stage. It did another stage. Each one of these lanes is $15,000.
Wow.
So, like I said, this room here, these two walls, front to back, was $300,000 to put this in.
Amazing.
And like I said, as you can see, we got a lot of it from proceeds from you guys.
Do you often have people come and watch while people are shooting?
Okay, in here, there can only be 2 people per lane, so maximum 24 people.
Okay.
If you want to come in and watch, the ready room, you can watch out of the ready room, which is no problem. Okay, and then a lot of people will sit in the lounge and watch everything going on. Just depends upon what they're doing. One of the things that we deal with is a lot of times the gals will come in and they're either nursing or pregnant. They can't come in here.
Okay.
That's strictly a safety feature. And most of them, they're good. They'll sit down and have a cup of coffee, talk with us, visit, and then when their other half is done, they leave. Okay? Just we don't allow them in here. We've got good ventilation system. It's not perfect. So there is, there's enough shooting going on. There is some residue that stays in here, and we just don't want them exposed to it. In the summertime, out this side of the building, there's an outdoor 100-yard range, and right directly behind us, there's an outdoor 50-yard range. Both of those are closed in the wintertime. Snow, slipping, plus I'm not going to have RSO standing out there watching people when they're shooting. And a lot of people, they say, it's nicer in here. They come in and shoot. Okay? So everybody that is here, we're all volunteers. Our payment is to be able to come in and use the range at off hours. So that makes it nice for us.
Can you start by telling us about the mission and main activities of the MVS shooting range?
Okay, some of our mission is to educate the public for a better understanding of the members of our shooting industry and our shooting sports, and kind of help out each other. We also hold firearms education classes. As you saw, we have several classes up there. We are an NRA affiliated range, so all of our classes are NRA certified, and all of our RSOs and the Chief Range Safety Officers are all NRA certified. I know a lot of people don't like NRA. There's different factions of NRA. You got the legislative side, you got the safety side, you got the education side. We deal with more training and the education. We don't get into politics or the rest of that stuff.
And how does the range serve the local community, including residents and visitors?
That is good because we support church security groups. They come in and do training during off hours, so they can get their training group together. We also support the Alaska Department of Fish and Game Hunter Education. They come here to do their classroom portion. Part of that is online, so once they're online, they come in here, and they usually do 8 to about 15 classes a year here. We also have different user groups that come in and use the range. Brenda, who is one of our board members, she's also a teacher over at Palmer Junior Middle School. She has the rifle club over there, and they come over here once a semester and bring all the kids over and shoot. So we support them. We also support Borealis Shooting Club, which is a 4-position 22 and rifle or air gun. The Borealis at this range has taken first in the nation in the last 8 years in their divisions. They produce some very, very good shooters. We also support the law enforcement community because a lot of them will come in and do their training here. And the security companies, a lot of them will come in and rent the range. So the range is available for rental outside of normal duty hours. It's just Monday through Thursday, and visitors have to contact me, and we set up a range rental.
In what ways has Big Valley Bingo funding contributed to the range operations and community programs?
Big Valley has been a big contributor to us, especially for our what we call our indoor high caliber lanes. That was a $300,000 project, and Big Valley, the money we received from them was a large portion of getting that project done. 2018, we started doing upgrades here between the lanes, the carriers, the 4 lanes next door, some of our ventilation system. We've spent between 2018 and 2023, we spent over $600,000 in upgrades to this facility. The range itself, about mid-1980s. Matt Valley Sportsman's started shooting a basement in Palmer in 1948. I've got paperwork that shows where they originally started shooting in Palmer in 1948. How we ended up with this is the city of Palmer said, we need you out of the city limits. So they gave us this piece of property, and we've been developing it ever since and expanding it. And the original complex did not have the classroom, did not have the reloading room on it. So it's helped a lot. Again, as a 501c3, we rely a lot on donations, both from organizations like yours, Pick, Click, Give. We have churches that give us donations because we don't charge them to come in and use the range. The Boy Scouts, they come in and use the range occasionally. So this range is used a lot. People don't understand. I've got usage in this range just about every day of the week, even though we're not open to the public every day. So like today, we've got a rental coming in, an individual, mom's birthday. So they're going to come in and shoot. The flip side of that is Thursday, I have a crew coming in from the UK. They contacted me over a month ago and said, we're coming to Alaska for a vacation. Can we shoot? You tell me what you want to shoot. We've had people come in from all over the world.
Nice.
They come to Alaska for a vacation, and they say, oh, we can shoot? What do you want to shoot? You know, and several of us have different firearms that most people can't have. You know, so we'll bring suppressed firearms in. We'll bring some large caliber firearms in. We've got some people that bring full automatic firearms in. So people get to try all kinds of stuff. They just have to let us know. That's like the crew out of the UK. I asked them, I said, what do you want to shoot? I said, well, we have a 12-year-old girl, and we want her shooting 22 off a bench. I said, okay. And then they said, well, do you have any suppressed firearms? Do you have any semi-automatic firearms? And listed off a whole bunch of stuff. I said, yes, even if we don't have them here, I will have staff here, and we'll have enough firearms for you. And our only stipulation is we'll bring firearms in. You can use them. You just have to buy ammo. Because that way, again, we control what goes through them and keeps the gun safer.
How does the range engage with youth, schools, or community groups to promote shooting sports and safety?
That's kind of where we were talking about with the Palmer Junior Middle School, their rifle club, and then the Borealis shooting team. A lot of those are high school kids out of Anchorage. And we used to support the Colony High rifle team here back in the mid 2005, 2008. And they shot here quite frequently. We used to have a 22 only night for kids. but it got to where there just wasn't enough kids to support it. So we just opened up for general shooting. Kids can come in and shoot anytime they want. And we have 22 rifles here if the kids want to shoot 22 rifles, something different. We offer it and we put it out there. If we get enough students, we'll either we can go to them and hold a class, or they can come here and we can do a class. So that is part of the NRA functions, the safety side of it.
Okay.
We've had as little as 4. And then we had, a couple years ago, we had a family call and say, hey, can you do a class for our kids? Well, how many kids do you have? They had 6 kids. And we did basic pistol, basic rifle. We did some other training with them. And they were a great group. We can accommodate a lot of things. Some of those we don't advertise. But if they ask us, as an example, right now, NRA has what they call training counselors. Training counselors train us and oversee what we do. Right now in this room, there's 3 NRA training counselors, and they keep an eye on us.
Are there any memorable success stories that you guys have?
I wouldn't say as far as success stories, but a lot of people come in and say, we really like this range. It's one of the best ranges we've been into. They like how friendly we can be. We get a little iffy sometimes. Somebody gets stupid with guns, but for the most part, we don't have any problems. We have sponsored Jasmine. She was U.S. Olympic shotgun. We have a gal right now that we're sponsoring. She is a senior in one of the schools in Anchorage, and she is a mid-world class biathlon shooter. She goes all over the world.
Wow.
And we've given her several $1,000s. Jasmine, the years that we supported her, we probably supported Jasmine to the tune of about $25,000. We have a sponsorship committee. So if somebody says, hey, I want to go someplace to shoot, they fill out the application, it goes to the sponsorship committee sends it to the board of directors, and then they make a decision how much money they can afford to give them, or if they're even something they want to support. We have had people that come in that, no, we're not supporting you. We've got several shooters we've supported over the years. Some cowboy action shooters. We have one of our range safety officers is a 5-time national champion cowboy shooter. So he's outside in a big match right now, or he would be here with the rest of us. He's one of my key RSOs, and he also helps me do maintenance.
Looking ahead, how do you plan to sustain or expand these initiatives with your ongoing support?
We are locked in at 2.3 acres. We can't do anything else. But what we're attempting to do is the people to the east of us, west of us, we're trying to acquire some property from them to give us more room for parking, for storage, because there's a lot of people that have moved here from other ranges and they need places to store stuff. We're also working to improve the 2 outdoor ranges so that splatter and particles, fragments don't leave our facility, because we've got 2 commercial complexes right behind us. So we have to make sure everything is maintained within our boundaries. We're also looking at improving the ventilation system. We have a good ventilation system, met standards in 2008. So we know we have to get some improvements done. We'd like to expand the building, but as small as we are, my other big project is to try to, these 12 lanes, they were installed in 2002, 2003. You saw the 4 lanes next door. Those are better lanes. There's more armor plating in them, but the last quote we got was $150,000 to upgrade those. That's kind of down the line. We have other things we need to work on first.
How can the community members get involved or support the range's effort moving forward?
Our webpage is mappvalleyrange.org, or give us a call at any point in time. Our phone number is 907-746-4862. or come by the range. There's somebody here just about all the time. Now, we have a lot of different competition shooters that shoot here on the weekend. So trying to get a weekend time to shoot is very limited. It's just a matter of contacting me because I do all the scheduling for the rentals. We have a scheduling committee that schedules all the range use other than rentals. We're here to support the community. We're pro Second Amendment. We're pro self-defense. We're pro guns, not any particular entity. You know, if whatever your what I call flavor of firearms or shooting sports is, we're here to help you. If you got something that you want to do or you don't know about, come in and see us. You want to try something new, we'll do something else too. Anybody who wants to be a range safety officer, they would contact Rocky. What he will do is that he'll interview you, see if you're going to be a good fit for the range. Then he'll bring you in and do some training sessions with you. We do a NRA range safety officer certification course twice a year. And then you take that course. And for range safety officers, the stipulation is you have to do 2 shifts a month. And the shifts are any place between 4 and 6 hours. Or equivalent hours. If you only come in for a couple hours today and a couple hours another day, that's perfectly fine. Same with you want to be an instructor, you get a hold of Mike. Again, it's our phone number. And he will interview you, talk with you. And the training process to become an instructor is fairly long because you have to do what they call a BIT, basic instructor training. Then you have to take the class, then you have to give the class, help give the class, and then you have to give the class. So it's not an overnight scenario. It takes a while. You know, most of us that are instructors, I've been instructing 14 years now. I've been the range manager for 12. And probably about 80% of our staff is either retired military, retired LEOs, or retired firefighters.
We are so grateful to be here, and thank you for everything that you do for the community.
Well, we appreciate the support that we've gotten from Big Valley Bingo and the people who support you, because that all trickles down. It's part of the community taking care of each other.
Perfect. And thank you for your service.
Well, thank you.